Hello parents, Grace here with Amazing Parenting. Today we're going to be talking about your child and money. I'll be right back. Okay, if you're new to my channel, this is Amazing Parenting and my name is Grace. Here we talk about all things parenting. So if you're liking what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. That way you'll get all the videos I upload straight away. Leave a comment down below on anything you want. If you want me to do another video on something, leave a comment and I'll do a video on it. And also share these videos. Click as many times as you want and share these videos with as many parents or as many people, as many adults who are in care of children to them. That'd be great. Thank you. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about your money and your children. So I've got about 5 areas I just want to touch on just to keep the video, concise. So the first area I want to talk about is bank account. All children can have a bank account from birth. As long as you've got their birth certificate, you can open a bank account for your children to start putting money in. Okay, a mother said to me some time ago, should I be giving my child money for doing housework? Some parents do, some parents don't. What I say to parents is, when you're talking to your child about money for housework, ask them, the only people, or say to them, who gets money for cleaning? They say cleaners. And then you ask them, are they a cleaner? No, they're not. We do housework because we all dirty the house. We all make the house messy. So we all do housework. So whether you give your child money for housework or you don't is entirely up to you. But I personally would recommend that you don't give money for housework. Because what happens when they're not fussed about the money anymore and they don't want to do the housework? Then where do you go? So money for housework. The second area I want to touch on is savings. Putting money aside for your child. And as your child gets older and they understand money, when they get money for their birthday, when they get money for Christmas, teach them to save some, to spend some, and to put some away for other things. Okay, I'll come on to that as well. But they should be learning to save money and spend money. When they get money, they shouldn't just squander it all on sweets or toys or the latest thing that they want. Okay. The third area I want to touch on is delayed gratification. Your child gets a bag of sweets and they scoff all the sweets. No, teach them how to have delayed gratification. If you put this amount of money away, you can save this and then you can have the rest later on for something else. Because as children, they want to have everything now. But when we teach our children about money, we're teaching them about delayed gratification. You don't spend everything that you have. You leave some for later. You leave some for another time. You leave some for something else. And that way you're teaching them delayed gratification. Like I said, when they got all their money, they don't spend it all at once. Okay. And as your children get older and you're constantly doing this with them, every time they get money, you're teaching them. By the time they're in their teens, they're really understanding the benefit and how much power money has. The next area I want to talk about is investments. Now, if your children are a bit older, you can talk to them about investing money in stocks and shares, those kind of things. But there's also different kind of investment. They can invest in by studying. When they study, they're investing for their future. So investment doesn't always have to be financial. When you study, you're investing for your future. You're studying so you can pass exams. You're studying, you're investing into your future. You also invest when you give money to different places. You give money to the poor. You give money to different places. You are investing in those places. Okay? That's what you'll be teaching our children. Do things with them for their future. Like I said, when they study. So you're teaching your children when they invest, you're leaving this amount of money. So in the years to come, that amount of money has grown to a certain amount of money. £10 has gone to £20, £50 has gone to £100. You're teaching them on how you can leave a lump sum of money and how it will grow. You can teach them on compound interest and how it will grow over time, how they can invest also. And also, I want to touch on paying your children for their achievements. We spoke earlier about giving money for housework. When your child does something, when they achieve something, you can give them money for that achievement. It shows the child that you're interested in what they're doing, and you take what they're doing seriously enough to give them money for it. The amount is irrelevant right now, but it just shows the child that you're serious about what they achieve. And those achievements don't have to be academic achievements. I remember when my son was playing football, he still does play football. I used to give him money for every time he scored a goal. And I remember one season he got a lot of money because he scored so many goals. So give your children money for things they've achieved. And if they're not very good in a particular area, maybe you want to do something academically for them and they're not very good at maths, give them money for the effort they've made. If they've gone up a grade, if the teacher has told them, they've told you as a parent that they've done well in this particular area, they've done well, you've been to parents' evening and they've done well overall, you can give them money towards their achievements, and that way they can also save money. But give money for their achievements. That's another way for your children to use money, have money, and spend money. Okay, and the last area I want to talk about is debt. If your children are a bit older where they can understand debt, introduce to your children the trappings of being in debt, the trappings of having credit cards and those kind of plastic finance. Teach your children the trappings of debt and how it's not good to have debt or negative debt. Okay, so I hope that helps parents sort of highlight for their children the importance of money. Okay, so I want to end by saying all parents can be great parents. It's a journey and we will get there.